to Simmons in 1994 for my interview for the Metesel program, and I left with a job. So, and it was funny because I came in, I'm a little nervous for my interview, and I'm meeting with Jennifer, and she starts talking about a job, and at one point I have to say to her, so I'm in the program, right? And she's like, yes. And then I left with a job, and my goal was to be there for a year and a half and get out and get into the classroom. Right. And I stayed there 4 years because I had never been surrounded by so many people whose only job it was to believe in me, or I felt like it was their only job. I'm sure they had other jobs. I felt like their only job was to believe in me and support me, and to talk about teaching for 4 years. You know, I had the benefit of being able to just think about teaching for years before I ever stepped foot in the classroom, and that's a luxury that I know that a lot of people don't have. But everyone was so nice and kind to me at Simmons when I first started that I really felt that they had an angle. Like what was there? Like I didn't trust it. It took me a year to realize not only how special they were to each other, but how special they were to the teachers. And Ellen, yours was the last class I took at Simmons. I delayed it until I could not delay it anymore, and I had to take the mathematics course. And I remember realizing that I had grown to be 29 years old, and I never had a concept of place value. Somehow, I never got that, and that's why I was having so much of a problem.
If you show up tomorrow, I'm starting Starfish.
All right.
So I can truly say that I would not be the person I am, and I would not be the educator I am without Helen and everybody at Simmons. So
Here.
I think I
Can I say? Oh, Joy. go.
Nothing planned, again, but I think that there's a long history, and it also started with being hired by Helen. And the very first, getting lost on the way to Simmons, finding your way, being late for the appointment with Helen, and having her graciously still be fine with that. But that's where it started, in the supervisor meetings and the camaraderie that you felt as a part of that connection, and then the connection with the students in their real classrooms. And Helen was such an amazing mentor. And all the way through to having offices next door to each other, being able to step in next door and close the door and vent and have all those conversations back and forth, and such a wonderful listener. So what happened is I started with a mentor and I developed a friend, and really just a true friendship. And all those years with Lindy and all the different changes in the program, and Lindy wanted to be here and her car broke down, so she can't be here. So it's like she, all those wonderful years through the growth, and then through different things that happened, and your support as a friend to her, and that friendship stays. So all right, so that's the important thing, because that lasts beyond Simmons. So thank you to everybody for the friendships that happen. But Helen, you were amazing. And Ellen, you and I got to know each other more in the last couple of years. Our offices next door to each other. And we've kept a friendship because we've been getting together every month for lunch, except we haven't been good the past couple, but we're going to get back to that mode. And she is just an amazing inspiration as a teacher. I love sharing ideas, her creativity and her caring, and just the camaraderie of the conversations about teaching, and just what I learn about caring about people and expanding my view of the universe from you has been really special. So a second friendship that lasts. So thank you both.
Okay.